This little video is about how to make a few basic changes in Photoshop with photos that you might find on the staff share, say photos for your whānau. This photo is intended for teachers. Photoshop's available on some of your laptops, but if you don't have Photoshop, then what you can do is you can come in and you can use Photoshop from one of the computers in either D11 or D7. I've got Photoshop open. It takes a minute to open, so I've done it already. And I'm going to go File, Open. You can do a shortcut, which is Control O or Command O on a Mac. You need to come into your staff share drives, which are over here somewhere, connecting. For those of you not on Macs, it will be a lot faster. Not all my drives came up, but that's okay. I'm going to go into the staff share, and then I'm going to go down to Bryony's photos. So this is opening into Photoshop. Double click on that, come into 2015, and I'm going to come into Athletics Day and come into the edited set. You just have to find your way through all of this. It actually is, it makes sense at the time. And I'm going to go into Crowd Picks, and I'm in Witarina, so I'm going to look for some cool pictures in Witarina. Quite a good idea to view your photos as little thumbnails, and on your PCs you can easily increase the size of those little windows. So say you find a lovely photo by a whole bunch of girls in your whānau class, and you're quite excited about, say, having this photo here, but you want to crop somebody out. So I'm going to click on Open, and here we go. Actually, they're all gorgeous. Why would you want to crop any of them out? But maybe we might want to make this one into a bit of a banner photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my toolbox over here, and the fifth tool down is a very simple crop tool. And you can do some of these crop on your iPads or in other programs as well. But some of people have been asking me for some basic tutorials in Photoshop, and this is where it all gets started, is opening a file and cropping it. What I just did with my crop then, what you couldn't see, was after I finished the crop, I press enter. So I'm just going to do it again. I'm going to drag the top down a little bit, the bottom up a little bit. And then when I'm happy with it, I might just get rid of that phone there. And I can't quite see. Get rid of that background. When you're happy with it, you can just press enter. At that point, you need to go in and save that to your own file. So you go up to the top, File, Save As, and a really good place if you don't already have a folder made already in your own documents is to just drop it in the interim on your desktop. But it's not advisable to have too many things on your desktop because it can slow down the running of your machine. So I believe. So in this instance, say this was a photo that was actually your small ball rifle shooting team, or your, I don't know, your equestrian group or something like that. You could then rename that photo so that when you then go to send that photo on, I'm going to say large file is good, okay, because I don't want it to squash down. When you decide to send that photo on, it's very easy for, say, Abby, if she was putting together the magazine or something like that, it would be really easy for people to find it. So that's just the really, really, really basic little tutorial on how to open a photo in Photoshop, do a crop, and then save it to your own folder on either your desktop or your documents or something like that. Be aware that you don't want to start ruining the photos in the staff share in the comms drive. Have a backup obviously, but it would be nice not to have everything get destroyed. So I hope that for some of you that gives you a little foray into playing with Photoshop.